And in a democracy, when we know what the issues are and we know what the political people are about, if we understand the issues and the people, we can connect to the political process. You need to have this information. The airwaves are the people's airwaves, and they should be used in part to inform and educate and empower people to connect to the issues of the day.
Welcome to Cable Press Conference, a weekly public affairs newsmaker show cablecasted to you by Century Cable in cooperation with the Los Angeles City cable operators and in the public interest. I am your host, Bill Rosendahl. Welcome. This weekly program will feature prominent people in the news, people making the news, be they elected officials or other individuals impacting on our life. We're fortunate to have as our premier guest in our first show, the mayor of the city of Los Angeles, the Honorable Tom Bradley. Welcome, Mayor Bradley. Welcome to the show, and Happy New Year.
Thank you very much, Bill. First of all, I want to congratulate you and Century Cable for putting on what I think is going to be a very interesting, exciting concept, and I'm very pleased to be the first guest.
You know, you're a heartbeat away from being president, and all the security comes into this place here and everything else.
Is it enough?
It's incredible. What advice would you have to somebody who might become vice president of how to, enjoy the job or what they should look for in that job?
Well, first, for me, what's been really great is to be able to work with President Bush.
Well, I did an election special on this, and one of the people against it says you've mixed apples and oranges. You've got a welfare set of issues that you've just articulated, but then you also have this budget situation in there, and some say it's a power grab for the governor. They say maybe other states have this, but only an override of the veto could happen, and you would have to agree to the override of the veto.
No, that's total
Why
nonsense.
did you package them both together to begin
Well,
with?
because you've got to remember, Bill, it's called the Taxpayer Protection Act. And this challenge has been brought 3 times in 3 different courts. Each court has thrown it out.
The LA riots, we don't know all the facts yet, but as of today, 58 people have died. In fact, one of our interns in public access died trying to put out a fire. Kevin did. Over 2,383 have been injured, of which 228 are critical. 7,000 fires, and some say upwards of $1 billion in property damage. You get elected to the United States Senate. What are you going to do about our inner cities?
Well, first of all, there's work to be done right now. We need to move a package forward to help rebuild Los Angeles. And from the House of Representatives, with the leadership of Maxine Waters and others, we will, in fact, move such a package through.
One of the problems in the economy in Southern California has been, because the Cold War has ended, the aerospace industry has been in trouble. What about retraining programs?
Very important. That should be part of any Invest in America program. We do more retraining, I think, outside our country than we do inside our country.
There is a $30-something million budget deficit, but you're looking at $50 to $51 million in cuts for this moment. What are you looking at doing to do that?
Well, it's across-the-board cuts in every department, anywhere from 3 to 8% per department. It's somewhat of a Band-Aid. It's not a, general restructuring in the city, but I inherited a budget that was $33 million in the red, and we had to balance it. Plus, we are going to need some extra money to implement some of Chief Williams' plans to put more visible police out in the street.
Welcome to Century Cable Television's Public Affairs Special, AIDS Update. It's November the 17th, 1992. Every 3 or 4 or 5 months here at Century Communications, we do an AIDS Update. We've been doing that now for almost 5 years.
Adelphia Communications presents Beyond the Beltway. That's that Beltway in Washington, D.C., where they talk about international and national issues. Well, we the people outside of that want to do the same thing. We all face challenges in our lives. In this series of one-on-one interviews called Personal Best, we'll meet individuals who face the issues of our time with conviction, care, and hope. Today we're visiting with Ed Begley Jr. at his home in the San Fernando Valley. Ed is an accomplished actor who is well known for his numerous film and television portrayals, most notably as Dr. Victor Ehrlich on the TV series St. Elsewhere, a role for which he received 6 Emmy nominations. Ed is also an ardent environmentalist. He devotes much of his own personal time and effort to protecting and saving our planet for our future generations. Thank you out there for sharing your time with us. God bless you, and bye-bye.